Okay, let us continue. So, my task today in reporting is to discuss the two Filipino writers, which are Mrs. Lilia Quinduza Santiago and Mr. Charles Ong. So, when we talk about the writers, it will focus on their words, their life achievements as the writers, and it will also focus on their literary works. So, first, I will discuss the life of Mrs. Lilia Quinduza as Santiago as a Filipino writers. Uh, Miss Lilia Quinduza, an award-writing writer, the teacher, the anthologist, the literary critic, the translator, and the interpreter known for her outstanding research in the Philippines languages, Ilocano and Tagalog, Southeast Asian studies, popular cultures, gender sexuality, and literature. And Mrs. Lilia Indusa Santiago was born in the month of February 5, 1949, and the place of Manawagan, Pangasinan, but now grew in Baguio City. She also called as one a prolific country's writer. Why? It is because with over 200 books, her name including her collection of her poetry, short stories, and also the include of novel. Her poetry had the title of Makata ng Taon in the year of 1989 from the Surianang Wikang Pamansa. Now it is called a known or as a Filipino language. She is also won the second prize at the Palangka Awards in the year of 1999 for her novel and Kanlayaw ng Agila. So this is the achievements of Mrs. Lilia Quinduza Santiago as a Filipino writer. She won the grand prize at the Palangka Awards in the year of 1999 because of her literary works, which is Kanlayaw ng Agila. And then she also made home in the academic teaching, as long as she was also a professor at the University of the Philippines. Okay, even though Mrs. Kidusa is a writer, she is also a professor. She is an assistant professor for Ilocano at the University of Hawaii and Manua. Next, we have she called as one. Third slide. Okay, let us continue. It's the best known works of Mrs. Santiago. So, her best known work are Tourism Impact West Works. Sa ngalan ng ina, sandaang taon ng tulang Terminita sa Pilipinas in the year of 1889 to 1989. Third, we have In the Name of the Mother, 100 Years of the Philippines Feminist Poetry, and the year of 1889 to 1989. Fourth, we have More Pinay Than We Admit. Next, we have the Sexuality and Filipina. Next, we have Asintada ng mga tula, Kagampanan, at iba pang tula. So, these are the examples of a best known work of Mrs. Lilia Quinduza Santiago. Next, we have an awarded feminist. Okay, let us continue. We have the second of the Mechas Filipino writer, which is Mr. Charles Ong. Okay, Mr. Charles Ong, awarded as a feminist, who has received among the other Palangka Award for her Beijing a second place, a Philippines Centennial Literary Prize for his An Embarrassment of Prides, and several National Books Awards for his works across the years. And then, these are the different most widely held works of by Mr. Charles Ong. Okay, first we have Banyaga. So, this literary works is all about a song of war, 2 edition, and it was published in the year of 2006 in English and held by 31 WorldCat member libraries worldwide. Second, we have The Woman of Cow and Other Stories book, and it was held in a WorldCat library Same. Third, we have also An Embarrassment of Riches, edition published in the 2000 in English and held by the 30 World Cat Library worldwide, followed by the Conversion in Fictions published between the year of 1996. Then, we have Men of the East in the Other Short Stories, published in the year of 1990, followed by the Tropical or Winter's Tale in the Other Stories, and it will publish in the year of 2003. And then, followed by Of What Country We Now Speak, Other Stories, published in the year of 2016, followed by The Source of Sovereignty, Awit Magsaysay, who with the 12 Filipino poets, published in the year of 1961, followed by the Likaan Book of Poetry and Fiction. And then next, we have in 1998 and published in 2000. And lastly, we have The Men of the East in the Other Stones, and this literary work published in the year of 1999. So those are the different award achievements and literary works pieces written by Mrs. Lilia Quinduza and Mr. Charles Ong. And that's all. Thank you.